Today on the Daily Dose, the great San Francisco earthquake of 1906. On the morning of April 18, 1906, a massive 7.9 magnitude earthquake shook the city of San Francisco, California, delivering a punch 12,000 times more powerful than the bomb exploded over Hiroshima. While the quake lasted less than a minute, it managed to sever gas and water mains, which would soon devastate and burn down nearly 500 city blocks. The earthquake and subsequent fire killed an estimated 3,000 people and left half of the city's 400,000 residents homeless and destitute. To this day, the earthquake and subsequent inferno remains the greatest natural disaster suffered by a North American city. Around 9 a.m., someone living in the Hayes district kindled a fire to cook breakfast, not knowing their chimney had been compromised. Nicknamed the Ham and Eggs Fire, by noon, the resulting conflagration threatened the entire city. Ruptured gas mains quickly spread the fire into full pandemic, while ruptured water mains made it impossible for fire brigades to combat the spreading flames. Among the many landmarks lost was the Palace Hotel, built by Silver Kings Billy Ralston and William Sharon. Enrico Caruso, the famous singer, was staying at the hotel and was forced to flee for his life. Palace bartenders gave away expensive bottles of wine, knowing the hotel would soon burn to the ground. The worst casualties were south of Market, where Ralston and Sharon had used their money and bulldozers to reclaim usable land from the marshy shores of San Francisco Bay. The worst loss of life in the south of Market district was the collapse of the Valencia Hotel, where upwards of 80 people lost their lives. At 2:30 p.m., the last telegraph was sent from San Francisco before the last of the lines were severed by catastrophe.
2:30 p.m., the city's practically ruined by fire. It's within half a block of us. The core building is burned out entirely. The Examiner building just fell in a heap. There's fire all around us and in every direction. Destruction by earthquake. San Francisco's gone. Something frightful. They're blowing up standing buildings that are in the path of flames by dynamite. No water to fight the fire. It's awful. I want to get out of here or be blown up so I can go on to heaven.
While half the city lived in tents set up in open spaces and parks, it would take 4 years for the city to rebuild from one of the worst natural disasters the world has ever known. And there you have it, the great San Francisco earthquake of 1906, today on the Daily Dose.